I think it's started.
Mm-hmm. It did.
Yep. So my phone could stop going off. All right, there we go. All right, what is up, everybody? I am back with another video, and I am joined by.
Yo, it's the homie Alfonso. I came out of retirement. I came out of the old people home of the blind community just to say some shit and have some fun.
Yeah, and I wanted to do this because I wanted to take my opportunity since I've already talked about like Matt and like Melody, and I'm done with them. They're unimportant to me now. They gave me over like 800 views, but whatever. Great content right there. But since I'm done with them, I kind of just wanted to sit down, talk about the rest of the people that I don't really like, which is mainly three people that we're going to be talking about here.
But there
And
three main
yeah,
people, but there is one. There is a list. There is a list.
there's a list, yeah. So I just wanted to do that, and then I could actually get rid of this blind community stuff and actually get back to normal things.
Bro,
So
I'm just here to shit on people, honestly.
yeah. So let's just get started with the people here. We don't want to keep the people here too long, because
Right.
yeah, I'm not gonna make another freaking 1 hour video on somebody. That's not something I'm doing again. So yeah. Anyway, so let's just get started with who should we talk about for? Actually, we should probably talk about the least bad person in the list here
Which is
first, which would probably be no, Brendan's pretty bad. No, um, probably Allie.
okay. I don't have any problems with Allie. Like, not I don't. I personally don't have any problems with Allie. I mean, like sometimes shit gets annoying, but other than that, it's like I don't really have any problems with her. She hasn't really done anything bad, in my opinion, and well, not anything bad recently. She has done
Oh,
shit
she's
to
done
annoy.
some very bad things, but
Oh
like not
oh,
recently.
not recent. Oh, she's done some bad things in the past, absolutely, but not recently.
My own, this part is probably gonna be very short because my real only problems with her is that she's kind of annoying, honestly,
Uh
and I can't stand the way she acts. Plus, she's kind of like that whole situation where she was like getting emotional and not stream because they watched like a Punishment Day granted thing. Like you knew what you were getting yourself into. Come on.
yeah, no, that's on you. I mean,
That's
like
not anybody's fault. And like,
if you're gonna watch something and you know that the subject matter is not only just offensive but downright like just malicious and vile and just disgusting, and then you still watch it and you get bothered by it,
like
that's your fault.
that's that really is like that's nobody else. You chose to do this yourself. Like she's like the worst. Well, not really the least person that's like done the least amount of things, but I still really felt like talking about her because she's just something that like the way she kind of acts. Like, and also like the fact that she's like out here claiming, "Oh, I agree with your points and stuff like that," and "Oh, I am like I agree with you about Matt and Melody and stuff like that." Like, if you actually agree with me and stuff, like, so she's like apparently been saying things about like how she doesn't. Then why are you telling me that you agree with me? But like, go and tell other people that you don't. Like, that makes no sense to me. If you don't, just say you don't.
This is a true point as well, because she will say this kind of stuff, but then she's Melody's best friend and does a lot of shit with her, but
Like,
yet she
and
says
then
she
you're
doesn't
like,
like
oh, I
her.
want to block Melody and stuff like that, and I want to get rid of her and stuff. Then do that. Like, why are you sitting here lying to me and other people while at the same time, like, you can talk to them. I do not care. That does not matter to me. You can
She's
talk to
not
whoever you want.
okay, she's not necessarily lying. What she's doing is she's not taking the initiative to go forward with what she's saying, and she is just kind of sitting there and wasting your time by saying one thing and then doing something else.
Like, if you legit want to block somebody, then do it. It's not, all you have to do is press block on everything, and you're
And,
good.
and if they make an emotional TTS video like, "Hey guys, Melody here, and I would just like to say I am super depressed because Allie blocked me. I am going to go put myself in a fucking cheese grater now. Please send help. I need emotional support. Also, I faked everything. Still support me, by the way. No refunds."
Right? Like, why? Why even do this? If you really don't want to talk to them, block them. It's that easy.
And
Like,
it's not the biggest offense in the world, but it's like, still,
it's
it's
just
annoying.
and like I'm putting her in the video because it's like still it's kind of like a baseline for everything else if you really think about it, because from here it just gets
It gets deplorable. Like I like giving people the benefit of the doubt, so I'll give Allie the benefit of the doubt with this.
yeah. I mean, personally, I don't hate her. I wouldn't say I hate her. I wouldn't
Right.
really see I say that I hate anyone that I'm talking about here, but like she's not somebody that I'd regularly talk to, and I do think some of the shit she does is pretty annoying and stupid, and I find her to be somewhat cowardly, so that's
Yeah,
why.
that's everyone and their mom though when it comes to this world and saying shit that they want to say something, right? They'll say something. This is a point that'll be brought up later, definitely. But they'll say something behind camera, but they won't say it to your face or on a call with you.
Right. This will be uh, explored more here because that's kind of something that the next two people kind of like to do, but
Oh, they love doing it.
whatever.
They love doing so much they might as well marry cowardice.
Yeah. So that's it for her. She really is not the worst one out of everybody here, but no,
Compared to what the other two have done, her offense is
it's like
minuscule. It's nothing.
it's like if you compared like stealing a candy bar from a store to like fucking
Mass murder.
right. Like
Actually, that's a bit stretchy.
no, that's too much. That's like stealing like a
Arson.
candy bar to like stealing like
Like
fucking
like like
expensive ass things.
like robbing a bank or committing arson or something like that.
Right.
Not mass murder.
No, that's just too much. But okay, since we're done talking about her, she really had not much to do here. But who's next?
Vision to simp.
Okay.
Vision to gay.
Uh, so where do I start with this? How old is he?
He
Like
is
16?
17. Doesn't fucking act like it.
Oh no, he doesn't act like it. So this kid is somebody who thinks he can rap and do all these things that he just
Cloud
can't
Army
do.
is gay, and everybody knows this. Like that's not fucking rap. That's you sounding like you have major rectal issues. Like you had Taco Bell last night and you didn't take I don't even know. Just like what the fuck? You
Like,
think you're good, but you're just not.
like you think you're better than you think you're above everybody. You literally even said yourself at one point, I believe, that you were above everybody and stuff. You're just not. Come
How
on.
pathetically wrong. Like honestly, dude, you're just a sack of shit. I'm gonna say that completely. You're just a pathetic sack of shit. I'd say that to your face. You wouldn't say some of the shit
Like,
you've said to me to my face, but I'd say
yeah,
that to your fucking face. I've said that kind of shit to people's faces. I've said that shit to Cloud directly. I think there's even proof of that.
I think so.
And if
I don't feel like looking, but I don't doubt that you did that though.
and if there isn't, I'll make there be.
Like, so you will literally sit here and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm above everybody," um, and everybody is just against me, and it doesn't matter to me anyway because I hate them all, and I'm like, what?
If you hate us all, then why do you
What?
keep talking about
Why do you
us?
care about
Right.
anybody then? Like,
If you
why do you
hate us,
continue?
if you hated us, then why would you just like continuously bring us up? I remember one time there was a problem that he had with one of my other friends, and I believe you know who I'm talking about, where he talked about her for like a fucking month and a half after the fact.
Christ, dude. Dude, you're literally a coward, and all you do is be like, "Oh yeah, if these people like actually, Cloud, you do this too, but you're like, oh, if these people actually try to fight me in real life, I would be winning, and I would.
Buddy, no. And I heard some shit you were saying about me and Tony and Austin, so like,
Oh, we're
buddy,
gonna
you
talk
better
about that
watch
later.
yourself. You better
We're gonna-
watch yourself.
We're gonna talk about that later, dude. Cloud, I literally pretended like I hated everybody that you didn't like. Well, judging by the fact that I'm doing a video with somebody that you thought I hated, that's not the case.
Yeah, no, me and him have been cool for like months.
Yeah, and you didn't know that. Stupid ass.
And you tried to make me hate the guy, and you tried to make him hate me.
Yeah, you literally went back and forth saying like, oh, he's saying shit about you, and then it was ridiculous what you were doing.
I believe it went like this. He said you said shit to me, then I said shit about you because like obviously like
You thought that I said some things. I mean, I did say some things. That's true, but some of the
I said
things
some
he
shit too.
claimed
Right.
were not close to true at all.
If you feel comfortable revealing what he said, like we can go into detail.
We can do that when we dedicate a segment to him entirely because
All right.
a lot of stuff here. No,
All
but
right.
dude, Brennan literally just like is here being like, oh yeah, we're gonna like you're literally friends with Cloud because he's your last resort.
Also, you claim Tony can't sing. Big sick.
You think you're a better rapper than Tony, dude?
Oh, that's fucking pathetic, dude.
That's
no,
hilarious.
that's pathetic. I'm sorry, but like, okay, like I hear Donald was out here saying that Jaden is better than Tony. The video that he used, I'm sorry, and I hate to be a dick, it was meh.
And
53.
we're also gonna talk. Speaking of like some other people, dude, Cloud is literally. We're gonna talk about this too, but Cloud is like being really creepy towards Allie too.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's really creepy, and we're gonna talk about that soon. But
look, Cloud, I get you're a horny, depraved bastard who wants pussy, but that's not how you get it, buddy. I'm just telling you right now.
13-year-old, bro.
That'll make you'll be fucking John. You'll be John. Also, stop stealing my fucking jokes. I know you still watch my shit.
Yeah, he does, and then he says he doesn't, though.
Yeah, you still watch my shit. You watch my show. You watch my commentary videos. You watch my fucking streams. You steal my fucking jokes, dude.
And then you go and claim, oh, yeah, nobody even watches their show and shit. Which, yeah, I did that too. Yeah, I did. But, like, you literally sit here and watch. Like, it's like the same thing that you say about Matt Melody. You're like, oh, nobody watches their content. And I'm like, then why do you still watch their content?
That's like the biggest double standard shit stain I've ever seen. What the fuck? Like I know you. Okay, so I'm gonna give a good example. I released that video, and if people want actual proof, I can actually pull this up because the videos still exist. I can pull up the video, and I'll download them right now just to like be safe. But
yeah,
there was a video Cloud made about Matt. I did a video where I talked about his stupid like nature documentary gay thing. Riley said that, and I thought it was pretty accurate to what it was. So I was like, yeah, that's a nature.
Yeah, that was accurate. That was hilarious too.
Like, yeah, so I was like, I was watching Matt's nature documentary. That was like the last commentary video I made, and like, it was better than the other shit I've made. Jesus, I hate my old videos. Anyway, I said in there that Matt was recording it in the church basement, and that John the priest was going to show up and molest him. Well, in a video Cloud makes about Matt, he says the exact same thing, except he rewords
it. Like, pretty bold claims that you're making that nobody watches their things and nobody supports them. When you're actively out here watching.
When your channel is literally fucking dead. Let's be real, your channel's dead. Your
channel is yeah.
Very
dead. Your channel. You think that you're gonna get more subs by copying Leafy and commentators that did topics like 4 years ago?
Dude, that shit was 4 years ago. Joey's World Tour, that was 4 years ago. Dominic Schmidt, that was 2 years ago. Fucking Nikocado Avocado, that's the only thing of relevance you've even talked about. And that's not even that relevant considering everything.
You talk like you're literally a commentary channel. You want to be a commentary channel so bad,
But you fail
but
miserably.
like you ruined your entire channel by putting out blind community. Which I did that too. I didn't ruin my channel. I still get good views. I still get like the difference is the reason I have a better reputation than you is because I put out videos where I think about what I say and my points before I release it.
Another thing is you don't pretend to be a self-righteous prick, which is something I honestly respect. I'm not claiming here to be some sort of self-righteous fucking great human being, because I'm not. I've done really shitty things. But like, this man will defend himself to the ends of the earth, and it is honestly pathetic.
Yeah, like that's why if I went back and did commentary and other things that I used to do, I still would get views while you don't get views because everybody just expects you to be talking about dumb crap no one cares about.
I did my commentary video, did pretty well. Like, I do random shit. Like, I do my streams. My streams either do shit moderately well or really well. Some of them do really well. Like the stream I did with Austin a couple days ago did really well. But then like I did the commentary video and people liked it. But I was talking about match shit but I don't ever do that ever.
I only did that because that whole drama only started because Melody gave my number out to people, which she had no place of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have just not. But now you got me over like 800 views because of it. So okay,
It's a win-win, and it's a win for him and a loss for you. I mean, like, you're just feeding the fire, and you're just giving people like him more things to work with, more jokes to make, more videos to produce, more laughs to have.
To make.
Exactly.
Like, it's hilarious. That's why that's the difference between me and Cloud is that like my reputation is way better than his. I'm not saying it's good, but it's way better than his because people just expect him to be racist. People expect him to tell people to like commit suicide, and people expect him to do all this other stuff that he does still do because he claims that like
he doesn't.
Yeah, I have changed over the past and it's in the past. Why do people care still? Some people don't forgive, dude.
Bro, literally today, a video he made, he told Loud Josh to go get raped. And don't get me wrong, Loud Josh is a fucking annoying prick. But like,
he's a Matt and Melody simp, but that doesn't mean you need to go do that. Come on.
I mean, like, just don't wish that. Like, he's been doing this since day one. I remember, like, the first week or so I met him, he told fucking Max Bakowski, who's actually someone I'm friends with at this point, ironically, to go fucking die.
Yeah, he literally said, like, yo, you and your entire family should go, like, die. And I'm like, is that really necessary? Really?
Also, I'd like to bring up, Cloud, you are the biggest fucking simp I have ever had to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go through his history. First, we got CC, which, okay, I'm sorry, but everyone and their mothers back in the day thought you were an absolute dumbass for not realizing that she was fake, for one. Literally, there were groups of people, we would just laugh and dunk on how stupid you actually were for not seeing it. We all saw it.
Yeah, there was a massive group in, like, August of people that were just like, dude, what?
Yeah, then, he was in them too.
Yeah, he was, and people would just like.
No, you were in them. I was talking about you.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh yeah, I definitely was. He was in a few of them too, but like that was before all that happened.
That was like at the point where that was like at the point where me and you tried to like coordinate like drama shit, which ended up failing miserably. But like, who gives a fuck?
Right.
What happened? What happened? It was fun while it lasted, though. You got to admit.
It was great.
It was.
He made that 40-minute video basically telling us both to go back to Mexico.
Also, speaking of that, what the fuck what is wrong with Hispanic people? You're Hispanic, ironically.
Yeah, dude, what's up with that? You're constantly calling people fucking slurs. Like, what's up with that? You literally constantly are calling everybody that is not the same race as you a slur. What's up with that?
Listen to me, pendeja, Cloud. If you have a fucking problem with Hispanic people, then I'd love to see you go to Mexico, say what you say, and fucking live to the next
Oh, you're
day.
gonna regret it. You're gonna please dude. You're gonna regret doing that.
Mexican people
And I
don't play with
know
that
that.
shit. Mexican people are racist as shit, and they, like, you're fucked.
Yeah, do that. And I don't get what your deal is with Hispanic people in particular, because you are Hispanic too. Your dad is.
Yeah, and I've heard some things that like your dad speaks Spanish at home. So
He does.
what is the problem?
Up with that.
Like you hate your like I get that you hate yourself, but you have to hate what you are. It's like they didn't do fucking shit to you. If your life is so fucking miserable that you have to hate where you come from, then just like what the fuck are you doing?
Like, sure, you might have been born here, but you're still Hispanic because you were like, oh well, I'm not Hispanic because I don't know what bullshit you had tried to pull the other day that you were like, oh, I'm not Hispanic because I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, you were like, I'm not Hispanic because I don't speak Spanish, so that makes me not Hispanic. I'm like, you do realize that it doesn't matter if you speak Spanish or
It
not.
doesn't.
It
It's all
doesn't matter.
it's in the genetics. It's what you grow up
Yeah.
with.
If your dad's like Hispanic, that makes you Hispanic by genetics.
It's like it's common
Sure, you might
sense.
not want to speak the language. Sure, you
That's
might not want to do
whatever.
all these things. That doesn't matter. You're still Hispanic at the
If
end of the day.
if you don't want to learn how to say fuck 5 different ways, that's up to you. But like shit, you don't have to give people shit for it.
Yeah, especially since they can't even control their race.
Bro, do you
Like
think I want to
that's
be Bro, I don't want to be fucking Norwegian. I don't want to be Swedish. But do I like want to fucking kill myself because of it? Oh my god, imagine someone does that. That's just fucking pathetic. But like
killing
I can't
yourself over
control
being like
fucking
such a
Scandinavian.
race. Oh my god.
There are scarier nationalities, but like the point still stands. Like who the fuck wants to be North Korean? Like that is just such a bad connotation.
Ouch.
But North Koreans are people too, so like I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah.
But
Like
back, hmm?
like he's always doing this stuff. Like, what is your problem with black people in particular?
Okay, yeah,
You're
black
always going
people.
after black people.
Also, like, what's wrong with black people, dude? I don't
What
get it.
you're literally like, oh, I say the N word and I don't care.
You should care because you're gonna get fucking, you're gonna get shanked.
You're
Say
gonna
that in
get
the wrong
jumped one
place.
day, and
Yeah,
that's not a
no,
threat. Before you try to say it's a threat that we're making, no, that's literally gonna happen if you do that in front of
the
like
wrong person.
the wrong person. They're gonna do something.
Yeah,
Like
people
that's
don't
just the
tolerate that
fact.
shit. People don't tolerate that shit.
Yeah, they don't. So
Which is why I stopped doing the shit I did on YouTube because I thought I was gonna end up like you and I didn't want to do that. So what I did is I fucking like gradually just grew out of my like emo racist
commentary.
phase, my commentary being an absolute dick racist phase, which I hate myself for, because I was a fucking dick back in the day. And before anyone's like, "Oh no, you weren't," I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking was." And then Brooks made it worse, and then I fucking calmed it down because I had a reality check. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you, Austin.
like you're willing to admit these things. He is not. He's literally not. The extent to where he goes to admitting his like mistakes is like, yeah, I did these things and I regret. Do you really though?
It invalidates what you're saying. Your
Do
actions
you
invalidate.
really?
No, you don't. Okay, let's continue down his simp list. Simp
Okay.
attempt number 2. Who would be second after CC? Oh,
Uh,
wait.
EG.
Riley, you.
Yeah,
Fuck. I made a video on
and you
this.
still want to date her to this day,
Yeah.
which is kind of pathetic, honestly.
Okay, I wouldn't
Like,
say it's pathetic that he wants to date her because people will date whoever the fuck they want and I don't
no, no,
care.
I'm not saying that. Like, it's pathetic the lengths he goes.
Oh my god, do we want to expose what he tried to get us to do?
Uh, yeah. Didn't he try to get you to do it though?
Yes, he tried to get me. Okay, I agreed to it just to be fucking funny and see where it goes, but he like was like, "Can you like get me with her?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, bro."
What the hell?
What the fuck? And then he said that like he okay, I don't know if I told you this, but he calls me. He says that he told you this, that I said I would, and then you were like,
He did tell me
"Oh."
that.
And he was like, "Oh," and you were like, "Oh, bro, I could get her better than he."
I'm sorry, what?
He
Wait,
basically
wait,
tried
wait,
to
wait, wait, wait.
he
I'm
tried to say
sorry. What the hell?
he said that you could get her for him better than me.
I never fucking said that. What the hell? Where'd you pull this one from?
He pulled that from his sex dreams. What the fuck?
What the hell? No, I wouldn't even have any way of doing that. I don't have contact with her, nor do I want to. What?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's just sad. Fucking
It's
Jesus.
sad, dude. Oh my god.
Let's see. Now it's Allie, but there was someone in between that. It was someone that no one in the fucking community knew, but you said that like you had behind the scenes shit on.
Oh, it was this girl that is cited and is in his high school, I believe.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
Good luck. I don't think anyone with sight is gonna want to date you. Like, you look like a
Yeah.
fucking baked potato, buddy.
Ouch.
But yeah,
And then now, you're acting very, very weird towards Ali. And Ali, I would seriously consider really avoiding him
yeah, he's gonna
because
end
of
up
what I'm about to expose and say.
all right, let's see.
So,
Hit us with it.
you are constantly on defense of Ali. Constantly, when about a month ago, you were agreeing with basically the popular opinion at the time that like he was just like the worst person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in a month, somehow that changes, and you're like, oh no, like like you literally even agree with some of the points that others make. That's like that people can't stand her and stuff.
But that doesn't
And
matter because he fell in great love. And now, with these new feelings at arm, Cloud Army SSB will ignite her heart, take her away, and do things that we don't want to talk about.
that's kind of pedophilic if that's true too.
Yeah. Didn't you say he said something about doing shit to her?
Okay, so what he said, not necessarily like that kind, but he's like,
Uh-huh.
oh, when she turns 18, I'm gonna try and date her
That is still really fucking weird.
because you knew her when she was fucking 13 years old.
Bruh.
Am I the only one that sees this is kind of wrong?
Bruh, I'm sorry, but like if you're gonna fucking wait like 5 years for someone to become an adult because you're so fucking lonely and you can't get a girlfriend, then like you are truly the embodiment of sadness.
Simp, literally.
I mean like I can't confirm or deny this, but he probably goes in like Twitch chats and pays these fucking e-girls money. Probably has OnlyFans on his phone, you know. It's just like it's sad.
Damn, that's simp level right there. Literally. Jesus Christ. If he actually does that, which I would hope not, but if he does,
I
uh,
I pray to Jesus. Like literally. I never really say that shit, but I genuinely pray to Jesus that that is not true. And
yeah.
if it is, I'm fucking dead.
Let's see what else.
Oh, there's one thing we forgot to bring up with Brennan, the fan fiction.
Oh yeah, the thing that made everybody hate him in the first place. That yeah.
Yeah, we
So
fucking and there was some shit that happened behind the scenes with that I know about thanks to this man right here.
yep. And
But
basically, what happened was that he tried to like he was basically talking to Cloud because they apparently are for some reason friends. I don't see why or how or
I
whatever,
don't know
but
how, considering that Cloud fucking Brennan before he went after me and Tony and our other friends, fucking hated Cloud.
Yeah, Brennan did hate him. I remember that because he was like on a stream of mine back in like December, and everybody was just talking about him. So
It's like, what the fuck?
come on, dude. What's up with that? But like, yeah, that was the thing that made everybody hate him in the first place. And it's like,
And then you're gonna try to lie to like Cloud about like supposed consent that was and was not given. I know that happened too.
Yeah, he tried to say that like, oh yeah, I got consent from one person, but like I guess that she didn't go and tell everybody else, so that way I could get consent too. Because if I had gotten consent from everybody, then I would have kept going. But like if I hadn't, then I would have just stopped. And I wouldn't have done it.
First of all, she is the last person to give consent to something like that. Secondly, Riley would never give consent to something like that, and I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, I know that for a fact.
Thirdly, I wouldn't either, because I'm not fucking depraved.
So, yeah, because he was like, oh yeah, I got consent from her first, and I guess that he didn't go and tell anyone else because I would have just stopped. I highly doubt you would have stopped.
You would
even
not.
If, like,
yeah,
come
no.
on.
It's who are you trying to fool? I mean, obviously Cloud believes it because he fucking
Cloud believes it because he hates you. Like, he believes it.
Oh, he hates me, but he fucking retweets me 5 times last night.
What?
You didn't know about that? Check his fucking Twitter.
He's his Twitter.
Like, dude, he's retweeted me like 50 million times in the last night. It's like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Like, make up your mind, dude. Are you gonna go and like try to talk to him again and then say that I'm like talking shit about him or something? Like again? Like, is this what's gonna happen again?
You try to do that. If he tried to do that, I'd fucking tell you at this point, because it's like, what the fuck? And like, if he tried to do that if he tried to start like saying I was talking shit about him, I think you would tell me, and then I could confirm or deny.
Yeah. Granted, that's not going to be happening anymore, since after this, he's probably not ever going to want to talk to me again, which is good for me because I don't want to talk to him either. So,
considering that he's talking with considering that you're talking with his worst enemy ever, and he cannot forgive that because I'm so fucking awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an asshole, but like shit, like
you literally, your hatred goes so far that you're like, oh, I'm not even gonna play any games that he plays.
Guess what I bought, Cloudy boy? Guess what I bought? God. Fucking Manamon, bitch!
Damn, dude.
I bought that just so that I bought that because I knew that would bother you if you knew that I owned that game. So like, if that theory is true, then like, stop playing Manamon, dude, because I'm playing it now. Stop using OBS because I use OBS all the time. How do you think I do my show?
Your OBS, his OBS. That's what I mean when I say like your. His is really low quality. It's just ass.
Also, that fucking voice you use for your NVDA makes me want to cut my ears off. What the actual fuck is that?
I don't know.
Sounds like weird. Jaws smoked 50 packs of cigarettes and died.
Yeah, I'm glad he won't want to talk to me after this because, dude, I don't want to talk to him either. You literally fucking used me just to keep me around as a friend, promising me shit, promising to buy me shit, which is like, that's kind of pathetic that you have to do to keep somebody as a friend to like offer to buy them things.
And that was the only reason he was sticking around too, funnily enough.
Like, yeah, that probably makes me look like a fucking horrible piece of shit. But
I used him. I fucked him over. Like, I've tried to fuck him over multiple times. I've stuck around. There's been a couple times where the only reason I've been friends with him is to fucking like hear what he has to say and then fucking laugh at him behind closed doors. Like, I mean, that's shitty, and I'll admit that I was shitty for doing that. But like, Jesus.
Like, dude, you literally promised me things just to keep me around, which is kind of pathetic that you have to do to keep your friends around that way. Like, if you really have to offer to buy your friends, basically, that's kind of funny.
And he can say that, oh, I was just being nice, but like,
But like,
does niceness really seem like something you are?
No. No.
I mean, you've been doing this since day fucking one.
And like, dude, so you literally were like offering me like stuff, and I'm like, okay, sure. And I mean, if you had actually done it, if you had actually like bought what you said, then I would have been like, okay, maybe I would have reconsidered because he actually came through for something for once in his life. But no, he continues to make excuses, being like, "Oh no, I can't, like what?"
That's because
No, dude.
that's because he never could, and that's because he never could, and he never would have, because all it is a ploy to keep you around.
It's just to keep me around. I was willing to play that game of waiting. I was willing to do that just so that way when I like got it, I would have been like, okay, I'll just like respectfully find a way to like not talk to him, which
But
I know
like,
makes me look really bad, and I
no,
get
like,
it, but
no, like respectfully talking, like not talking to him anymore. That's nothing wrong with that.
like yeah, that was my whole entire plan. But like, and maybe I would have even reconsidered that. Like maybe I would have legit talked to him for a while afterwards, just because he actually came through and bought it. Like he actually did, but no, he didn't, and we're here now because of that. So
Yep, it's just like, I don't think anyone expected him to ever go through with any of that shit. Like, has he ever come through with like anything he's promised people? Like, let's actually analyze that.
no, actually no,
This is why you don't make promises like that, because
that he
most
can't
people,
keep.
right?
Because I was actually like, I don't give up. I was willing to play that waiting game of waiting and waiting, just to like see what he would do, and I got what I expected. He didn't do anything, and that was yeah.
And it's like, here we are, because
Yeah, we're here now because you literally fucking didn't like. If you actually had, maybe I would have been like, okay, maybe he actually isn't as bad as I think, but no, you didn't. And it just proves my point that I was thinking all along that you were just
keeping him around.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is, like, you're not only a simp to like girls and shit, but you're also kind of like that to your friends because
He's a
literally
cocksucker. He's a cocksucking leech.
all you have to do, all you do is just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you these things, but also be like, oh yeah, like you will literally go making friends with people that you claim you don't like, just
Like me.
because, I guess just to have a friend or something. I don't know what. Like you literally have to go like the most hilarious lengths just to keep your friends around. It's hilarious.
It's just, what the.
You really have to go that far just to keep your friends, because that shows that shows why you don't have friends.
If you need to suck up to your friends constantly, and you're constantly on edge with like keeping your friends as your friends, then that just goes to show how shitty you are at actually making friends.
Yeah, no wonder you don't really have much friends.
You have Brennan, and Brennan's just using you.
Probably. I want to be dude. Everybody uses him because he built a really bad reputation for himself, and that's why people do this to him.
That's why people dick him over, because it's like, like they expect him to dick them over, and then it's like,
That happens,
right,
and
and then he's surprised that people don't like him. I don't understand how you can be. It's like you're surprised that people don't like you when you do half of the shit that you do.
yeah, it's funny. Like you claim that you like don't like Hunter. This is the same thing that Allie kind of does, but like on a way higher scale. Because you claim that you don't like Hunter, that you hate him for faking that he was your cousin, all this other stuff. I have my own problems with him. He literally used Alfredo and like everybody else. I like there's a lot to say about him. So if you so called don't like him and you so called hate him for life, and you so called like because you said worse that I could expose, but I'm just not going to because it's not really worth it. Like, then why do you continue to talk to the kid?
Because he's fucking desperate.
Are you really that desperate for friends? Like, and this is the same thing too because you said that you agreed with the things that I was talking about, like about Allie earlier, but then I'm like, okay, I asked him literally, I point blank asked him, why then you continue to talk to her? Why don't you like block her if you so called agree and you so called don't want to talk to her? And he's like, oh well, I have my reasons for that.
Oh, his reasons for that is he wants to groom her. Just being honest.
Honestly,
I don't doubt if
yeah.
Cloud ends up being a pedophile, I won't doubt it.
Yeah.
But
Like
like, I'm not.
like oh my god, I could have made a really fucked up joke about the fucking Smash community and how like a lot of them are pedophiles too.
They are pedophiles. It's
Part
like
of it,
not
kind of.
really.
So well, he used to be, not anymore, because then he just went from that to blind community stuff, and then ruined his entire channel and reputation.
Yeah,
So
it's like I don't think this man's gonna be getting a job, especially since he put this on his actual email. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, like and jobs do research into your like that's a normal thing people do now. They do research into you like your social media presence, and they're like they decide whether if it's like profitable for them to hire or not based on what you say. And if they discover that you're out here saying racist things, they're like, this is not somebody I want in my business. No.
It's like
And they might be like, oh well, we just didn't think you would fit for this, but the real reason is, dude, you're gonna make us look really bad if people find out what you're putting out there on the internet. That's literally that's what it is.
which is why I don't put my name on shit.
Fucking hilarious.
Now,
Like,
that doesn't give me the excuse to say anything I want, but like I don't like you just gotta cover your ass. It's like you gotta be smart with what you do on the internet.
right? Yeah. Like, this kid was so dumb. He thought I hated like everybody, and that's just not
That's
the
because you're
truth.
that's because you're good at playing people like him.
It's not even that hard. It's just like, yeah, sure, whatever you say.
It's like it's basically to get under his to like get him. It's like you gotta just suck his dick a bit, not literally, but like that's pretty much what you have to do, and he'll fucking listen to you because that's all
Just
he
go
is.
along, and then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're best friends and shit." And then whenever you're like, "Oh yeah, no, by the way, this was not real, and you're just a piece of shit," he's like, he gets extremely mad over it, and that's why I'm putting his name in the title because I doubt he's gonna watch this far, but he's gonna watch enough to respond to,
He's gonna
and I
watch
know it.
every little second of this now because it talked about him. He's just like he's one of the him and Brennan are like the biggest collection of fucked up narcissists I've ever really seen.
Yeah.
I'm like I came out of retirement to just like shit on these two because like I'll take any fucking excuse I can to shit on them without having actually to do it like without like having to do it on my own channel. I think that makes sense because I don't want my fucking channel with that to have that kind of shit on it. Like that's not why I do YouTube.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I I did a lot of things on my channel about like Matt and Mel, and I basically turned it for a month into just talking about them. But that was because there was a lot to damn talk about. Like,
And look, if I had been asked to do the Brennan fucking fanfic reading on my channel, I would have done it because that needed to be said.
Like, dude, it's fucking like this. You literally are like claiming, oh yeah, if I keep making videos and I keep daily uploading multiple videos a day, I'm gonna get more subscribers
No,
and
you're not.
stuff. No, you're not.
Because you don't offer shit. What do
You
you
have to
offer?
have the quality. Do you know why your channel, when it used to be called Flaming Pichu 1, never got anywhere? That's because nobody found your stuff entertaining.
Yep.
Nobody, that's why you were stuck at like 15, 17 subscribers for a couple of months.
When me
And
and him were like going up and up and up. That's why people like Austin are going up and up and up. That's why people like Tony are going up and just going up and up.
And that's why even I'm going up in views, because like I actually have a quality filter. I wouldn't say I have the best quality ever, because that's far from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a quality filter, and I don't do the same things he does. That's the difference.
But the difference between him and you is I can actually see why people would find your content appealing. He offers nothing. His content is dog shit.
Yeah, that's why nobody watches his normal stuff that
Oh my god,
about the blind community.
his Manamon shit gets shit. The only reason people watch his blind community stuff is because they want to hear what he has to say and laugh on him. No one takes his opinion seriously unless their name is I don't even fucking know who.
Unless their name is Brennan.
If their friend, like, okay, he might bring up friends that like know him and then don't know what the shit he's done. They might take his opinion seriously, but that's because they don't know.
They don't know. That's the problem. It's like they don't know, so they'll just defend him blindly. It's like Loud Josh and like Matt Melody. Like, he doesn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how much you try to explain, it just never goes through.
Well, it worked with Cloud. He was a Cloud sim for a long time. Remember that?
And then he's all of a sudden switched. I don't see
I don't get why.
But
Like, it just happened. I don't get it either. It's just what the fuck.
It was weird. Like, all of a sudden he was just like, oh no, he was all of a sudden going in his comment section like, oh yeah, you're bad and stuff, which was like hilarious because Loud Josh can't insult. Come on.
Loud Josh is just like a sad fucking loser, honestly.
I mean, and I wouldn't be saying this about him if he was like actually on common sense, but no.
If he was okay, if he was on fucking your side even, I'd still say that shit about him because he's a leech.
Actually, yeah, I probably would too, because like he would probably just switch at any second and be pretty stupid. So
also, like, just I don't even know where he came from. It's like he's part of that fucking Beyond shit, and it's like, Cloud,
why are you here?
Why are you here?
What are you doing here? You're not relevant to anything here. What are you doing?
It's like you're just here. Like, I saw him, and I started seeing him coming in Austin's chat, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, anyone can watch anything, but it's like, why do you?
Why are you trying to insert yourself in things that you really don't belong in?
And then when he was in that chat, all he was talking about was Matt and Melody.
Which I'm guessing that the stream had nothing to do with, so...
No, it was talking about Luis.
Yeah, he's just one of those people that's like there, really. And
I don't understand.
And it's like everybody else that's constantly saying, "Oh, I don't support like what people do," but then, "Oh yeah, I'm still gonna watch their content." Like, what?
Why does that? What?
Why do you why are you still watching then? Why do you basically still support, like, in a way, you still kind of support them? Because you're like claiming, oh, I don't support these people, but like I'm still subscribed to them.
Like, I don't understand it. It's like, what are you doing?
It's like I unsubscribed from their channel Matt, I'm gonna call it their channel, Matt and Melody, because it's not Matt's channel anymore.
I am considering doing the same thing. Like, I don't know why I'm still subbed to them. I just kind of haven't. But I'm kind of.
I unsubbed. I'm like, no, nope.
I
I'm
think
done.
I'm.
Like,
I think I'm going to, because it's like I'm not seeing anything I need to see. It's like, actually, fuck it.
it's
Hold up.
ridiculous. I'm unsubbing from Cloud too, because I don't need to see what. Actually, what I'll do is I'll unsubscribe to him, but I will like look up just to see if he responds to this, because
Oh, don't
I'm
worry.
kind of
I'll let
hoping
you
he
know.
does.
Don't worry. I'll let you know when the fucking guy responds. Don't worry. Like,
Because I could just unsub from the channel.
I'll watch his content because I find his bullshit antics funny. That's why.
It's like
The
funny.
one thing you do right, Cloud, is you provide people with something great, funny to laugh at, and that thing to laugh at is you.
It's like nobody. It's like, so he's like out here making fun of people and stuff. But so it's like nobody's laughing with you. Everybody's laughing at you because you don't provide anything of value besides, well, something to laugh at. Really,
The sad part is he doesn't even realize that.
he doesn't. He thinks people agree with him.
And the sad part
It's
is he's gonna
like,
be like, "Oh, I don't care." Yeah, you fucking do
you
care.
do. Why are you responding then?
Because he's a narcissist. He's the textbook definition of a narcissist.
Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, why are you even responding?
Look,
If
I'm like I love talk. I like he's like one of those people where you never have anything to run out with him, because like he will always fucking feed like someone's channel. There could literally just exist a channel just to shit on him and it would do really well, because that's just he
people want to see that, like,
yeah. I like
that's why my videos on him have a crap ton of views too.
mhm.
Because people like, and the thing is, dude, you would not even be anywhere close to where you are right now if it wasn't for me.
Or like
You
blind
would
community
not.
shit. It was him
Yeah,
and blind community shit. The only reason you have any sort of recognition is the blind community. Now, granted, that's kind of a similar thing with me and him, but it's to a lesser extent.
it's too. Yeah, it's a. I already had a bit of recognition before I had to make videos about him or Matt or Melody. Like, I already had I didn't need them. I didn't need them to survive and to have content. But like,
Sure, like a lot of my subscribers are from the blind community and shit like that, but I don't fucking rely on them for my content. I do whatever the fuck I want. It's like my channel
right?
has no substance. Except like one of my channels has substance, but I don't upload to that much.
Yeah. So it's like, what are you doing? You're literally, if it wasn't for me, you would not be anywhere where your 80 sub channel that got deleted.
It actually still
Um,
exists. It dropped all the way down to 63.
ouch, ow, ooh, dang, that fell bad. Ooh, he would not have gone anywhere near close to that level if I hadn't introduced him to anybody. Like, if we was it was if it was just still like me and him talking, it would be like him probably at like 25 subscribers.
Probably. I want to say like 25 to 30. Like a channel with like maybe like a Luis size channel with like 40, but that's pushing it.
Maybe. Yeah, but like, no, you would not be. If it wasn't for me, your channel would not be anywhere close to where it is,
Right.
or really where it was, because then you got it taken from you because you were retarded and you let Melody into your fucking account. Which, why
And
would you even do in the first place?
okay, I don't usually give people shit for the shit that they choose to do in their relationships, but this is the one exception I'm gonna make. You fucking never give your significant other access to shit like that. Unless you absolutely trust them to a point and have a good enough relationship with them to the point where it's like, who cares anymore? It's like, but
I
when you
wouldn't immediately in a week be like, okay, here's my account and my password and my details and my email and my number and shit.
like
Like,
that
what?
is what the fuck.
Like, and we all know Melody is the last person you want to trust with any sort of account information. And you fully well knew that even when you were dating which she literally fake dated you, so that's a L right there.
That is the biggest L. I'm sorry, but like when fucking Melody fake dates you and Melody isn't even willing to date you, you know that you have fucking taken the biggest L.
That was just a huge L. Like, what was that? Like, I don't condone doing that, but it's like you
No,
should have seen that coming.
yeah, I don't know how you didn't see it coming because honestly, everyone did.
Everyone did, yeah. And nobody, like, everybody knew she was gonna do that. So when they came out and they were like, "Yeah, we
Okay,
did this,"
okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like when their relationship first started, I was gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, and at the time, I actually thought he could somewhat straighten her up. Boy, was I fucking wrong.
no. And I am aware that in literally my last video, I did somewhat defend him, where I was like, "What was that whole Olivia Perry crap?" Like, I still don't. Just because I'm talking all this shit about him doesn't mean that I don't have a bit of like human decency to be like, no, that's still not okay. I still don't support that.
I don't support it either, but it's like,
It's like you're still a shitty person. Just because you got something done to you that was really shitty doesn't mean that it just excuses you from everything. Like,
yeah,
I can defend someone that I don't like if something really bad that I don't support happens to them. That's not hypocrisy. That's literally
it's
human
a sense of
decency.
it's a sense of human morality and decency, which is that's okay. Like if fucking Hitler got ran over by a car and a fucking Jewish person went over and helped him to the hospital, I wouldn't give them shit. Like
Like, yeah.
that's probably a very extreme example, but it's like still.
Come on. Like, I can defend, like, everybody. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, didn't you literally just defend him a little bit in your last video? Like, why are you doing this now?" Yeah, I did, because it's human decency of me to do that. Like, just because I'm saying this stuff doesn't mean that I support. Because I know Matt and Melody are gonna jump at the opportunity to be like, "Oh yeah, you don't like him? Okay, come be friends with us then." No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Just because I am saying this thing doesn't mean I support what you did to him. Like, you insulted his dead grandparents. I do not support that. You
No one
insulted.
should. No one
Yeah, no
should.
one does. I don't think anyone. Well, people do, but like, no one should. Like, it's just
Right.
decency. And like, they're gonna jump at this opportunity when they see this. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, be friends with us." No. I want to make that clear. No.
No,
Mm-mm.
I don't want to be friends with someone like that. Like
Like,
I have a good group of friends right now.
dude, just because I defended him from from what you did to him does not mean that, like, I can't call him out for still being a shitty person. Like, I only defended him because a really shitty thing was done that I
To
don't support.
to him, and it's like Jesus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It,
Because
it's
I know what
yeah.
they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, I knew that you were gonna do this. Be friends with us again." No, like, what's up with this community and being like, okay, you hate this one group of people, okay, be friends with us. You hate this other group of people, okay, be friends with us again. Like, what's up with that? There's nuance here.
I
It's
can
not
be
one side. It's like blindly hate. No, it's not how that works. There's nuances, and there's, like, it's not as it's not as simple as, like, okay, you don't like this person, okay, be friends with this person, but they also have done shitty things, but like, look past that. No.
mm,
What?
it's
Don't get that.
I don't understand. It's like I lose brain cells like
Like,
just comprehending what the actual fuck.
what goes through you people's thought process? It's like, okay, you don't like Claude, okay, Matt and Melody, it's time for me to be friends with you now. No. What? How does that even work?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't work. Literally does not work at all.
I don't understand like his like I don't understand any of that.
It's
But
not only his thought process. It's like everybody else. It's like, okay, if you're not friends with this person, then you're automatically like associated with a group of people that don't like him. And it's like, just because I don't like him doesn't mean I'm associated with you people that have done really crappy things to him.
like just as bad shit.
Like all of them are like, and I'm not sitting here pretending like I'm above anybody. That's
I
the
don't think I'm
last
above
thing I
anyone
want to do
either.
here.
No.
Because I'm not above anybody, really. I'm not. But like all of these people are just here like
I'm above everyone.
calling. Yeah, and not only that, but then they're like calling each other out for their stuff,
When they
and
do
then they
the
don't
exact
realize
same
that
shit.
it's just like hypocrisy all over the place from every single side.
It's just one. It's just like who's less of an idiot. Honestly, that's what it is at this point.
It's like it's hypocrisy from every single side.
It's like
Like
who. It's like
I
who.
don't think any of these people are in a position to call each other out. It's just extreme hypocrisy.
Yep, I agree.
Like
And
I
mhm.
kind of had the right to call them out because I have the right to call out Matt and Melody and Cloud because I don't sit here and fake date people, obviously. And I also don't sit here and tell people to kill themselves and be racist.
Right.
So for me, it's not really hypocrisy. And from anybody else that doesn't do this stuff, it's not hypocrisy. But if they constantly continue to call each other out, it's just a mess.
Hmm.
That's how I see it anyway. But
I think we've been going on for quite long enough. Honestly, I don't even know how
yeah,
long this recording's been going, but like this is all going out, and this is just us talking about just these people and how they're fucking stupid.
like it's just a mess of like hypocrisy and stupidity and literally just fighting over nothing.
Hmm.
Because Matt and Melody are like, oh, Cloud started it. Cloud's like, oh, Matt and Melody started it. You both started it.
Hmm. If you two didn't, if you two just shut up and just ignored each other, there would be no problem.
But clearly you can't do that.
But no one's
You know,
capable of being the bigger person in this. No one at all.
literally, no, nope. Like when I say I'm gonna stop posting about something, I usually stop
No one's
unless
perfect with
something
that shit.
severe happens.
Like okay, most people do shit like that, and like most people are just like most people just don't want to genuinely talk about shit anymore. But like sometimes people force their hands with
It's
shit.
yeah, a Cloud's like, oh, this is gonna be my final response to Matt and Melody. Final. And then next day,
Matt and
okay,
Melody
Matt
raped
and
my
Melody have
dog.
done something else stupid. Like,
It's like
what?
who are you fooling? Who are you fooling?
Nobody genuinely believed that was gonna be your final response. No one did.
Dude, Cloud saying something is final means nothing anymore.
Yeah, it's hilarious, honestly.
But
And
yeah,
I think we've said everything, unless we have anything else.
nope, I'm good.
I basically said everything I needed to, so I think we're good now.
Mm-hmm. I hope you guys have a good day. Let us know what you think.
Yep.
Have
And if you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I have to do this just as an obligation because I want more fucking subscribers. Who doesn't?
I, I
So,
I definitely do.
yeah. So, subscribe to both of us, I guess. His link will be in the description. And yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment what you think.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'll premiere this or like regular upload it or what I'll be doing, but
Do whatever comes first.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So
peace.
anyway, Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.